Hey, I wasn't planning on talking tech right now, but since you're here, lean in with me for a moment, because when I first booted up the Gamer Xtreme VR, it was one of those rare moments where I felt like my expectations finally caught up to reality. You're not someone who settles. You've felt that itch every time a game stutters, every time loading screens drag you out of your flow, every time you know your machine could do better. And this machine answers that instinct. Before you go any deeper, take a quick second to check the current price and stock the PCs like this don't linger long before they re-scooped up. You know that point where you've been grinding with your old setup, trying to convince yourself that a hiccup here or a delay there doesn't matter? I lived there too. But the first time I sat down with this system, everything shifted. There was this instant relief, that satisfying click where performance finally catches up with intention. No hesitation, no juggling settings, no nagging feeling that you're being held back. It just works. And once you feel that level of smoothness flowing through every launch, every match, every seamless transition between apps and games, you realize you've left the old compromise phase behind. Picture this in real life. You jump into your latest title and that RTX 5060 hums through visuals that stay crisp even under pressure. You're reloading, spawning, reacting, and the system keeps pace with you, not the other way around. That's something you don't just see, you feel in every play session. And when you switch over to creative work or just streaming media, same thing, smooth, competent, reliable. It doesn't force you to tiptoe around limitations. And don't let some random thought about price volatility hold you back. Check the current price now, because hesitation is where future regrets start to creep in. You might be thinking, is this too much for what I do, or could I just stick with what I already have? But every time you cycle back to weaker options, there's this instinctive pull, a gut-level reminder that you already know what you're missing. That loss aversion talking, that internal nudge telling you that settling for less isn't worth it when you already feel the call of something stronger. What surprised me most wasn't even the raw performance, it was how natural everything felt. Tasks that used to hiccup now breeze by. Games don't just load, they welcome you. And even everyday workflows, the ones you barely think about, suddenly feel crisper and more fluid. Owning this system gives you a kind of quiet confidence. It's not flashy, it's capable. It sits on your desk like a foundation that doesn't need constant babysitting. You launch, it responds. You create, it keeps up. You play, it stays steady. You get responsive performance in every title you love, storage that tears through load times, memory that keeps multitasking smooth, wireless connectivity that feels solid, and a system that lets you do more without friction. The only real downside is that, if you chase ultra settings on the most demanding titles, this one hit extreme frame numbers, but for what it was designed to do, it handles it with confidence. At some point, you stop comparing specs and start listening to how your workflow feels. You know what keeps you in the moment and what pulls you out. And when you imagine this system powering your setup, the choice suddenly stops being abstract. So go check that price and availability, and if it is where you hoped, don't let it slip. This is the kind of upgrade you'll look back on and think, I should have made this move sooner.